here we're being asked to name the following compound and we're given a diagram. Now, first thing you'll notice about this diagram, it looks a little bit different than diagrams we've seen in the past. This one is actually combining aspects of a line or of a structural diagram and a line diagram together. So we're able to see the carbon-hydrogen groups on the branches, but we also have this cyclic parent ring in the middle that we don't see anything coming off of. And that's okay. It doesn't actually change all of that much for us. Just make sure it doesn't throw you for a loop. So when we're naming this compound, first thing that we see is that it has this ring structure in the middle. So we're going to want to figure out how many carbons there are. And if I count them off, I'll see that there are, in fact, 5. Now, because this is a cyclic compound, we could technically start numbering it off anywhere. But even more than that, there's not a clear beginning or end. We could start with number 1 over here on this methyl, or we could start with number 1 here over on the ethyl group. Which one are we going to pick? Well, we know that we want to minimize the numbers, and starting with either of these actually will minimize it in the same way, because it'll be 1 plus 2 plus 3, no matter which way we count around. And then carbon 4 and 5, no matter what, will not have anything on them. What do we do? Well, if the number priority is the same either way, we're going to give priority to whatever has the lowest alphabetical order as well. So the way that we would name this off then is we would use that green pattern that we have written out on top. So we would start at the ethyl, because E becomes before M, number off so that the methyls are 2 and 3, and then we would have our unbranched carbons as 4 and 5. We have an ethyl group here because we have 2 carbons in it, and then we have 2 methyl groups here and here. So the way that I would write this name is I would write it out as 1 methyl or 1 ethyl. Remember, dashes between numbers and letters. 2, 3 dimethyl, because there's 2 of them. I'm just going to move over so I don't run into the end. Then it's cyclic, so I would add cyclo, and there's 5 single bonded pentane. So the name here is 1-ethyl 2,3-dimethyl cyclopentane as our final answer.